You already know we live, man. We right back at y'all with a new, fresh season.
Yes, sir. Say it out loud.
Season.
Hell yeah.
You see the vibes, man. We really have to come correct too, man. You know what I'm saying? With another warm welcome guest.
The new season, you're not gonna introduce who you are?
I am going. They should know who it is by now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Introduce
They should know it's your boy JG, man.
You already know it's Jay Jonah, man. Welcome to Blowin Smoke Podcast in the season 8 premiere, man. You already know what it is, man. For the new ones tuning in, please follow, like, comment, subscribe. If you're still watching us and haven't followed, liked, or comment and subscribed, I'm still getting disrespectful, but I'm really starting to, starting to hurt my feelings a little bit because you keep watching, but you ain't liking. You ain't subscribing. You
Come
feel
on,
me?
Man. It's make the circle be our welcome circle, man. Everybody need to support everybody.
But is it ready, JG? You said we got a guest. They know it's an odd number, bro. Can I do it? Is it time? Bro, I gotta grab them, man. They know. Hey, if you really in the Bay Area culture and you talk about it, you should know what this
Northern
means,
California
bro.
culture.
Yeah,
Northern
okay.
California culture.
I'm glad you interrupted me because I was gonna say that, bro.
Culture.
I'm glad you interrupted me because I was gonna say that Bay Area culture is putting you in a box. You don't deserve that. You over here taking over. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying, bro.
All over NorCal, bro. We cutting up today, man. If you don't know who I'm talking to, man, please give a BSP warm welcome. We got C.Lee in the building, in the place to be today. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm actually very, very humbled to be here, man. I'm ready to get into some bullshit. Whatever y'all want to get into, let's get into it. Blowin Smoke Podcast. I like this setup. This is nice. Like, I can tell y'all be running some hoes up in here too. So I'm ready to have a good conversation. What's popping?
Hell yeah, man. One of them know?
Well, first things first, I ain't never got no shout out Becky. We ain't got no hoes or nothing. You know what I'm saying? For sure. She don't watch this. If I'm like, all right, but what'd you say, Jay? My bad.
I said, bro, we appreciate you for sliding through, man.
Oh yeah,
appreciate y'all having me.
Thank you. Definitely for taking the trip out of here, man. It's a warm welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're here to do on the Blowin Smoke Podcast, and again, to the new listeners tuning in, bro, we're here to give an elevated perspective on everyday situations, here to talk our shit, and bring some real news to the table. You feel me?
Absolutely.
While we do that, the people are like, bro, what's going on, man? They don't see bottles behind us. It's a little early today, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're here up early on a Saturday morning for the first time. Man. So we wanted to keep it light. We don't have any bottles today, JG.
Hey, it really is. Express 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's because we usually introduce what we like to drink on. You feel me?
What do y'all be drinking?
I mean, we drink it all. We drink the vino though.
I got a White Claw.
Yeah, so I got this little Moet bottle this morning.
And I got some aqua.
Hey.
Water.
That's
what I'm on. We're going to have a nice, good day today.
Yes, sir, skis. Yeah, you got a busy day today.
Yeah, man. We got the Tory Lanez concert with Kid Ink, Derek King, and a host of other artists. Shout out to DJs Tri-Tip.
Shout out DJ.
Whoa.
Just shout out to Stockton, bro. Like this city, like, is doing so much. Y'all have been slept on for so much. It almost built like a fuck it. We're gonna do it on our own culture in Stockton. And to see so many just entrepreneurs, so many artists, like, we don't give a fuck. We're gonna do our own thing. Now everybody else is catching on. Taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, getting
thank
into
you,
that.
Man. Shout
I said thank you for real. I said, but for the ones that don't know, bro, where you from? Where you coming out of?
I'm from San Francisco, California, by way of Antioch, California. I'm from Hunters Point. You know what I'm saying? But on the internet, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I tell everybody I'm from Antioch, so I don't be in no politics. If you in the Bay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, hold on.
What you speaking of?
It's like in Stockton, it would be like saying you from Tracy, so nobody asks you like where you from in the city, and then now you in some funk because of where you from.
Yeah, got you.
So on the internet, I'm from the suburbs. I'm just a square ass nigga from the suburbs. Really, I'm from Hunters Point, California, out of San Francisco, California, born and raised. My family's still there, and I still go there often.
Dope.
That's respect. A lot of people want to bring a character with their name. Oh no, I'm from this, that, and the third. Nah, man, respect where you actually from and highlight that shit.
Hell yeah. When you start to mature and you start to get wiser and have a couple dollars in your pocket, all you want is peace. I don't want to be beefing with no niggas. Nigga, where you from? That's some young niggas. I'm cool. Nigga, I want
Stay
peace,
out the way, huh?
women, food, you know what I'm saying? Prosperity. I don't want no funk.
Great at night, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Every night, go to sleep, great. So that's just a word of advice to all the young men out there. Ain't nothing wrong with being no square, because I'm still having it my way around this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
You dig?
I've seen you out here and about. What do you call yourself again? You call yourself what?
The world's greatest square. You know what I'm saying? I call myself the world's greatest square.
Now, did that come from your own name, or is that somebody, like, people used to always call, you know what I'm saying, call you? I've been there before personally. You feel me? My cousin. What's up, nerd? I'm like, damn.
I just seen like it had a negative negative connotation to it, but everybody that was a square was prosperous.
Mm.
All the niggas who wasn't gangbanging, all the niggas who wasn't robbing, stealing, ended up becoming the bosses, ended up becoming living prosperous, and everybody that was in the streets, you know, it just didn't end out well. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't end up well. And even the people in the streets wishing they would have took another path. Like, this shit is stressful. It's not no money. It's a whole bunch of problems. So I'm like, hold on, we finna make the square shit cool then. Fuck all the negative kind of like negative stigma attached to it. I'm gonna make this square shit look good.
Right.
I'm still gonna have money. I'm still gonna have women. I'm still gonna be cool. I'm still gonna dress fly. Still gonna do what I want to do. And I'm gonna be a square doing it with no beef.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So being a square is essentially just having all of the positives of what quote unquote what people call the street life.
Square equals player to me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Without all the bullshit.
Yeah, like,
that's a
man, I
player
want
to
to be a
me.
square. If that's the case, but you feel
Hell
me though?
yeah.
That's how it should be. Highlight that.
Highlight the wonderfulness. It's cool to read books, self-educate. It's cool to not be gangbanging. It's cool to walk away from problems. Like, I don't want no problems.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We on Blowin Smoke podcast, but I don't want no smoke. You
Mhm.
got that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna walk away because I'm not trying to go to nobody's penitentiary. I'm not trying to be in nobody's shootouts. I don't want none of them problems. I'm good.
Yeah.
Now,
Stay out the way.
speaking on that, it's like you said you're from the Bay Area. What is that like growing up for you in the Bay Area? Because you're speaking on a lot, not saying like what you try to stay away from, which is the negativity, and you speak on being square. You know how it's a good thing. How was it for you growing up? Like was it
growing up in a Bay? For me personally, it was interesting. I'll say that because for people like me, like even though I feel like I am the majority, it's still difficult. And let me educate what I mean by that. Like,
Okay.
I'm not no gangbanger, but I'm not no super nerd either. And then in the Bay, and just like in Stockton, it's people in that happy medium right there. I'm literally born and raised Section 8 housing, the projects, all of that. But I'm not finna be gangbanging these projects. I'm not finna be banging and shooting over these projects.
That's not giving you an excuse.
And
to
I'm also
necessarily go.
not no suburban kid that's acting bougie and came up privileged and looking down on people in the hood. So I was in that comfortable medium right there. So it was always a struggle with my street friends, like, come on. And then my bougie friends, like, you know, when I moved out to Antioch when I was like 16, like, come on, why are you doing that type of shit? So it was always that medium. So it was always interesting with each side trying to pull and me being my individual self staying right there in the middle. So that's what I've always dealt with. And, now everybody are starting to catch on. Later on in life, everybody catch on how important it is. When you a kid, it was interesting.
Yeah,
everybody didn't
yeah.
understand.
My little brother's going through that right now.
You
bro.
know what
I'm
I'm
looking at him
saying?
like, bro, just
Yeah.
get through these 4 years, bro. I promise you're gonna realize life is way bigger than that shit, bro.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? So that was important.
Was
Yeah,
it something that you picked, like representing that? Is that something that you picked up on? Like, was there like a mentor back in the day? That
Nah, this was something I had to learn just kind of on my own. I'm gonna keep real. This is something I had to learn on my, because I don't smoke or drink. And you know, back then, everybody hyphy movement, everybody popping pills, smoking, drinking. It was always like, oh, you square ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, say that.
Real quick, you don't mind me asking, bro, how old are you?
I'm old.
Oh.
Hello. Nah, not hello. Not hello.
Seasoned, you seasoned.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Not
seasoned.
hello, but yeah, I'm old.
Age like wine. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's respect. That's respect. That is
I feel you though. I
respect,
feel you
man.
though. No.
Nah, I'll tell you off camera.
Okay,
You
sounds
know what I'm
good. Sounds
saying?
good. No, that's dope. No, because the reason why I ask is like with that, when we're introducing the drinks, why don't you smoke or drink? Is that
It just was never my thing. Because liquor, for one, tastes hella nasty to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Does, bro. You gotta get past the first two,
and then smoking is just I like to be attentive, and it just wasn't for me. Plus, I was cheap. You know what I'm saying? Because I was broke, and that shit cost money. So when I was younger, I'm like, this weed shit costs money. Because I used to sell weed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their little kingpin days.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit
Yeah.
expensive. So let me try to sell it. And you know, I'm like, I can't afford
Did
to
you
buy
get
this
high
shit.
on your own
every day.
supply?
Never. I never smoked.
Don't be like Smokey. Don't be like Smokey, man.
I'm gonna keep it real. Shout out to all the smokers. That's an expensive habit.
It is. It definitely
Yeah,
is. Especially
we
right
do
now,
add
bro.
up. My girl
Weed
be-
prices are
yeah.
ridiculous.
How much a QP go for right now?
You know,
Exotic.
I couldn't tell you. It's expensive, man. It's up there, for sure. I'll tell you off camera. No, I'm just
Hey, oh my God.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
speaking of that, we gonna talk about some weed real quick. What's the Gas Gummies? You know what I'm saying?
Gassy Gummies. Yeah, that's my partner company. This is another tidbit. Promote your partner shit like it's your shit. So if you a friend of Blowin Smoke Podcast, promote your friend shit like it's your shit. So
Heard it here
that's
from
my
C.Lee.
partner, edible brand. So I was just pushing it, just try to build the name, and I did good actually. Like that shit is like a reputable edible brand, like in the Bay
You
Area
hidden
now.
now?
Huh?
They say it be hidden.
I'm gonna keep it real, and I took a couple of those. Them motherfuckers put you to sleep.
Okay.
I don't smoke or drink, but I took a couple of those edibles, like 2 of them. That shit'll knock you down.
I was gonna
What was
say,
the
how
name-
you
what was the
not?
name
You gotta
again?
consume it to be able to, you know what I'm saying, market it. You know what I'm saying? So I was
That
gonna
shit
ask.
had
What was
buzzing.
the name of them again?
Gassy Gummies.
Gassy Gummies.
Gassy
Shout out
Gummies.
Gassy Gummies.
Yeah, I'm
Make
the
sure y'all go
brand
follow them.
ambassador for Gassy Gummies. So y'all make sure y'all check out Gassy Gummies, one of the top edible brands. You know, going crazy.
And how did that relationship come about?
We just been knowing each other for a long time. It's my partner. You know what I'm saying? We genuinely cool. So I'm like, he like, C.Lee help me out. I'm like, come on, let's run it. And you know, just I was delivering them, giving them away, free samples. People love them. People love them goddamn gummies.
I believe it though.
The edible, I didn't even know
Especially
how
right
big
now.
the edible shit was. That shit is huge.
Well,
Yeah.
because like think about it. With me smoking right now, I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna smell like something. People don't want to have that on them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And then some people don't like the pens. It gives them too much of a head high. You know what I mean?
How
So
long
it's
y'all
like-
been smoking?
Oh, bro,
I've been smoking straight since 2012.
I've been smoking straight since I was about like
No,
17,
2013,
16,
I'm lying,
17, like
2013.
on a consistent basis. I was every other 2 weeks.
Now,
like,
dude, like
16.
you know what I be seeing now? Because when I be doing my IG live shit on Thizzler, a lot of kids like 15, 16, 17 be smoking in the house.
Oh,
Yeah, crazy. That's insane to me. I had to hide it. Like
you know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
bro.
Like
Young
teenagers be smoking in the house. Like I'm
Crazy.
like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? That was
bro.
never. Can y'all when y'all was younger? Was y'all
Fuck
ever
no,
smoking
bro.
that?
I was hiding. I had to go, bro. How many times did you spin when you had to spray the Lysol going in? You take your shirt off, you spray the Lysol before you go to your.
I ain't
pants
never
on?
did that, nigga. When you smoke, you know you gonna smell. Like you gotta take,
hell
change
nah,
your shirt.
Bro, I did everything. Took every precaution before I walked into that goddamn house before we were going out.
Hell yeah, I be and I guess parents sometimes smoke with their kid, or they just don't be tripping.
Nah, yeah,
Would y'all ever let
people
y'all
are
kids
blessed.
smoke around y'all?
Smoke around me though.
That's
I
a
ain't got no kids.
question.
For me personally,
neither.
That's a
it
question.
depends on the situation. Like I would say for me, I actually smoke for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So if my
Yeah.
kid had some type of way to like, oh, I gotta smoke or I have to do this type of thing, I would be okay with it. But at the age, it would have to be like over 18 for sure. Because I didn't smoke until I was over 18. I was out of high school.
So you said
Yeah.
you got a little brother. If your little brother start firing up in the
Nah,
house,
I told him no because he's focused on baseball and sports right now. You can say baseball and football in a sense, but I told him like, bro, this is not going anywhere. This will forever
Definitely.
be here. You know what I mean? They let that little bit of urge of saying I want to try it to get out your head, bro. Go do what you gotta do. Handle
Absolutely.
that, and when you make it, I promise you, I'll be here to spark the fattest blunt with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll definitely enjoy that together. But you feel me? Like that's how I see it.
yeah, that shit is wild seeing them kids get high like that. I don't even know how they
Nah.
afford it.
Yeah,
but,
nah,
hey,
yeah,
they
see,
be coming up with the money.
Flipping
yeah,
all that,
definitely.
flipping shoes. Niggas be out
Oh
here.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what
The
I'm saying? All
flipping
that.
shoes game is big. The flipping
Everybody
shoe game.
doing it.
Everybody's a reseller.
But you touched on it, bro. C.Lee Lives. Let's get into that.
Come on.
How did that come about, bro? Where did C.Lee Lives come about?
I'm gonna
for
keep
people
it
that
real.
don't
When
know?
I was depressed as a motherfucker working security, I needed something to get me through.
Okay.
And that's why my show started at 9 o'clock, because that's what time my shift started when I was working security. So to get me through that working security, I just start going live, because I used to have a clothing shop, but I don't want to get into all of that.
Are you holding the camera while you're doing security or something? Or how you
Yeah,
doing it?
when I was doing security, I just needed something to get me through. So then they introduced IG Live.
Mhm.
So I just started going live, had like 15, 20 people. Conversation used to be good. Then that picked up. So my personal show, the C.Lee Live, took off like 2018. That's when it took off.
Mm.
Everybody in the Bay started watching it, tapping in.
Nice.
D-Lo, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It took off.
Shout out D-Lo.
And then I took that and went over to Thizzler. I said, look, this is what I got going on. I pitched a different show to Thizzler first. They was like, we don't have the budget for that right now. But then, I started doing the live shit. The live shit took off. We used to do conversations on they live.
So
Then
from
we started doing showcases.
2017, 2018, how long was that time where you were doing it by yourself to the conversation with Thizzler?
Like 2019, 2019, because 2020 the pandemic hit. So yep, 2019.
Oh, so you're moving quick.
Yeah, 2018, my shit took off. 2019, I was introduced to Thizzler. We killed all 2020 on the pandemic. Numbers was crazy. And we still rocking.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, that actually worked. Damn, that worked
Goddamn,
out.
that's
That
crazy.
formula was just destined.
Yeah,
that's-
like when you, like my preacher partner say, your gifts will always make a way for you. When you
Mhm.
gifted at something, it's gonna always create a lane for you. You can't run away from your gifts. You can't run away from you. And that shit just happened, bro. And
Ooh,
it
I
worked.
forgot the quote. It said the it's already there for you. You just gotta work to get it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. It's
that's
already
crazy.
there. So yeah, that shit was going. Shout out to Thizzler.
What do you want exactly the platform to be eventually? You want to always just be on the IG Live? Like, what's the overall?
Nah. See, with me, like, I want to do something like Kevin Hart got this new show called Heart to Heart,
Watched
where he's
every
having
word
like
already.
he's having like serious but funny conversations with people. And I kind of want to do that, just, have about certain topics and just chopping up game and do something like that on some like late night talk show host type shit. I kind of want to do that, but I like IG Live just because it's so accessible to the regular, average, everyday person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can talk to somebody from buttfuck Nebraska, no disrespect to Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? And get their perspective on a topic like, is it how you feel about Jada fucking August Alsina? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I like the accessibility to different people because everybody has different perspectives. So
that's true. That is very true. Where does the name come from? C.Legal.
Because my
you do got C on it.
Yeah, because my name start with a C. My name start with a C, and my last name is Lee.
Okay.
So
okay.
C.Lee and then Legal because I didn't smoke, drink, I ain't got no tats. C.Legal.
C.Legal.
So I got that name a long time ago from my street friends.
For the people, the ones that don't
Yeah,
know.
one more time
From my street friends. You know what I'm saying? My
yeah.
street friends C.Legal because I was always on a different path. I was on my legal shit.
That's the realest shit. You can't give yourself your own nickname. You know
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying?
Nah,
So,
hell
yo,
nah.
you know what I mean?
I got it.
Cheers real quick. We gotta cheers up for the homie C.Lee, bro. He just celebrated his birthday. Happy
August
belated
19th. Let's
What?
talk
Yeah,
about it.
happy
Yeah.
belated birthday, bro.
Yeah.
Cheers,
August
cheers,
19th.
That shit was lit, bro. I just
cheers.
watched the recap of that birthday.
Yeah, make sure y'all go check
bro.
out that recap, man.
I'm for sure pulling up to the next little
Hey,
event
man, you got
going
to,
on.
man. That's another thing out there. People, it's time to bring having fun back. Like, when we go to public spaces, let's not congregate with the same fucking people that we came with. When you go to a social setting, be social. Go talk to people. Go dance. Go enjoy the moment. Don't just be sitting there socially awkward. That shit is weird. That's what happens when motherfuckers raised on video games. Get your ass outside, have fun.
I be trying to tell
You know
my
what I'm
dad,
saying?
like,
Have fun,
my
bro.
dad was the type to be in the middle of the dance floor. My dad's not like that no more. I feel like I have to go and stand on the wall because that's what everybody else is doing. Like, I can't go.
Man,
I feel like I have
fuck
fun.
that.
You know
We
what
not
I'm
finna
saying?
get dressed and pay money to get in and pay for parking and pay for all this shit to people watch.
Just stand
that
on
shit,
the wall.
That shit is odd. Like, fuck people watching, nigga. Let's have a good time. Fuck somebody judging you. Fuck that.
That's
We're
like
finna have a good time.
I would go to my gigs back in the day, and like, you know, when you extra, they paying you, but then like end of the day, you still like not really being seen. So what I would do, I would just always try and button up next to the director, button up whoever, because you just throwing people in there. If you're not gonna mingle up and try and talk to somebody, closed mouths don't get fed.
Absolutely.
And that's the best way for me. Is like I had to try and mingle and get my way. It's like, okay, yeah, throw John up in there, and it actually worked out.
Man, I'm glad you said that because networking is a 24-hour job. We always networking. You don't know this girl that's drunk as hell in the middle of the dance floor might be a producer for a major film or some shit. You never know who's who because everybody still lives a regular life.
Exactly.
So true.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Everybody still lives a regular life. Like, directors ain't a motherfucker in a suit, or somebody with the next resource ain't just a motherfucker in a suit. You never know who's who. So go out and meet people, talk to people.
Definitely.
You ain't got to take them home and fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
go-
But just
have
hello, how
a
you doing? What's up?
conversation.
Let's have a good time.
It's cool to say hi to people, bro. You don't have
Exactly. It's
just
cool to be
awkward,
it's cool to be
socially
cool.
awkward. Yeah.
How you feel about if you had a coworker in your business? Like, say you work at a business, right? Like in a corporate thing,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody had a face tag. Now, would that be something that like approachable or tolerable at a business perspective?
For me
They're not
personally,
getting
I would
hired.
say you rock out, do your thing. Is because as long as you got information and resources that's gonna be good for the overall agenda of the company, rock out. But the reality of it is that shit not flying.
They're not
You know what I'm
getting
saying?
hired.
That's not flying because people in position, whether they white, black, Asian, Chinese, or Indian, they don't want that representation on their company sometimes.
Yeah.
So when we come in control of major corporations, we can do it. But the people there now, 40, 50, 60 years old, shit, even sometimes 30, they not going for that shit.
At
Now,
all.
They not
What do
going
you
for that
say?
shit.
Do you honestly feel like you would want representation of a face tat in front of your company?
I
really?
would, like I said, if you got good information and you provide, value to the company, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck what you got.
There
I
you
rock
go.
out.
I agree with that.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Numbers
saying?
don't lie. If that nigga's either helping or bettering the
Yeah.
company, or at least still doing his job right,
Yep.
nigga, you can't get mad at that.
Absolutely.
real.
Only my thing against face tats is, especially if you in entertainment, if you want to do movies, you can probably not get casted because of that, because they probably don't have the budget
Hell
for
no,
a makeup
nowadays, there's
artist
makeup and
to
all
get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
have this in a budget to cover up your face tat, so we gonna have to. If it's a close call, we're gonna have to go with the person that's more cost effective.
True.
So that role might call for you not to have a face tat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or tats in general.
I'm showing up with all makeup out for my audition.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
bring
saying?
yourself, but still, like, that is true though.
so you might fuck yourself up out of an opportunity when it comes to that. Like, it just may not make sense for the role.
No, yeah, it makes
Right.
sense.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
yeah.
respect. That's true though.
But touching back on the C.Lee live shows, bro. Which C.Lee live show made the biggest impression on you? Where it's like, you know, you left with a great conversation. You sat back. You know what I'm saying? What C.Lee live show did that to you?
I be talking to lawyers. So the EDD when the EDD shit first hit the streets, I had a conversation with a lawyer. Her name is lawyer Claire White, and she was educating us on how to protect yourself.
Shout out Claire White.
Getting caught up in the EDD shit.
Yeah.
This is what you got to do. This is what they gonna come with. This is how much time you can get.
Wow.
So she was giving us all the details on how to protect yourself on the EDD shit. Because I mean, it's out there now, so I can say it like if you got EDD cards coming to your address, you can be subpoenaed or you can be charged if the feds come.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out how to protect yourself if the feds come and how much it's going to cost for a lawyer to fight this case if it does come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to get money in the streets, but then, you know, especially when the feds come with that 98% conviction rate, then it get tricky.
I'm not gonna lie, that's respect that you actually put that out there. Actually answer that question and speak on that, because nobody's gonna try and highlight that other side, because we always hear about people getting PPP loans, EDD, whatever. We see it, but we don't know a conversation like, what was her name again?
Lawyer Claire White.
We wouldn't know that because you wouldn't, without you engaging with that, bro. And that's a conversation that a lot of people should go listen to, because I know a lot of people that's doing that.
Absolutely, and you said it perfectly. I get it, because when you in poverty, you just trying to get out, you just trying to get some money. But we got to start having conversations about both sides of the spectrum, whether it come to the streets, whether it come to fucking hoes, whether it come to bipping, you got to have a conversation about the other side, because it's not just all glitz and glamour.
Right.
Your ass might really catch a charge behind that.
Right.
And then what happens, like, oh shit, that's why motherfuckers get to telling, because you wasn't prepared for the other side of this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was just jumping into EDD shit, ain't never did no street shit in their life. Just always some money. Let's go.
I'm going to go do it.
No, it don't work like that.
And that's what I was gonna say. Is like, there's a lot of fake
No.
news behind that. So for you to bring that to the table with lawyer Claire White, then let the people know that shit was real, bro.
Fuck around, catch a charge trying to get them cards.
Just, bro, for real though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, so? Like,
or you let somebody use your address. Now the feds come knocking on your door. Now you finna name names. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't operate like that. You can't move like that.
That's some real ass shit. I ain't gonna cap. It's hard you can't say it's not happening.
No, for sure. And that's still going on right now in a way. You know what I mean?
You gotta protect yourself.
But touching on it, staple in NorCal, bro. When did you start to realize necessarily you was actually stapling yourself in this game?
I still don't feel like I'm where I need to be, but when I start getting known in public and taking pictures and shit like that, I'm like, oh shit. Cause I'm on IG Live and I'm not really looking at the numbers, you know what I'm saying, till after the show. And I'm like, oh, that's a cool number. That's cool. But then I remembered, shit, I'm going live 6 times a week. So if I'm getting 8 to 10,000 just on the live and then another 15 to 20,000 on the playback, I'm getting, when you add it up, over 100,000 people watching me a week.
Yeah.
And I'm after a year or so, 100,000 people watching you a week, that adds up. So it's like, it finally hit me like, oh damn, this is something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you're getting 100,000
You remember that moment?
No, I don't.
Time? You don't remember?
I don't remember that time. When I started going in public and people started noticing me, it was like, oh, no, I do. I was on a freeway. C.Legal For The People. Freeway? C.Legal For The People. I was on the freeway. I said, oh shit, this is serious. I'm a somebody now. This is serious.
How long ago?
That's lit.
It was like a year ago.
Nice.
That was like a year ago.
Nice.
Yeah. I was on a freeway. C.Legal For The People. Yeah, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is serious now. This is serious now.
This is dope.
Oh shit. What I was gonna say is, speaking on you, because you speak like a lot of positivity in everything that you do. Like, you don't look at no situation as a negative situation. So for me, I gotta ask, what's more important to you, the opportunity or the outcome?
The opportunity, because you can learn within that opportunity. Just getting an opportunity, you have a chance. And even when you get the chance, you don't know the outcome. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be bad. Like when I go work with different companies, it's an opportunity for me, but shit, it don't always go good. Sometimes the numbers may not be good, sometimes it just may not be a good show, but at least I got the opportunity to learn and understand with different audiences and different shows, you have to approach it differently. I can't cuss on every platform. I can't be hood me on certain platforms. Sometimes you have to be more politically correct because this audience takes for that. But at least I got the opportunity to learn.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that should be hella important. Just opportunity, because as long as you got opportunities, you have action to even have an outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, so opportunity is first. And I learned that. And this entertainment shit, your window, like, y'all got a show for going on, 6 seasons?
We're going, this is
8
8.
seasons.
You're number
You know what
one
I'm
on
saying?
8,
Like,
Pop.
that, your audience are giving you an opportunity to keep going.
Yes.
Because once they stop watching, then it's not profitable no more. They not tuning in. It's like, it's over. And our window in this shit is small. Like, a lot of people come and go. And you know what I'm saying? Your window, you can't do this when, I don't know if people want to listen when you're 70 years old.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
I really just appreciate opportunities. You know, outcomes are great. Like, great outcomes, and I have more good than bad, but I really do appreciate opportunities in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Northern California. This ain't Atlanta. This ain't Miami. This ain't New York. So opportunities here ain't the same as there.
They're rare.
You know what I'm saying? They're very rare. So I just appreciate them. I really appreciate that shit.
That's dope. No, yeah, and it goes back to me believing in none. There's no such thing as good or bad experiences. Like, it's every experience is definitely an experience.
Plus, I try to stay positive too, because like, what you project is what your audience gonna be, and that's where your opportunity is gonna come from. And I learned this, like, when promoters is hitting me, and I'll try to send them to different people. They don't be working certain audience, because even if your engagement is high, if it's engaged because of negativity, they don't want that a part of their company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it's just a bunch of fuck you, bitch, fuck this shit. They don't want that at their event. They want sensible people that ain't gonna have to call the police, or it ain't gonna be no shootouts.
Yeah.
They want a certain type of crowd at they shit.
Definitely.
So I learned that, like, okay, you got to mix the medicine with the candy, because I could just
Mix
go
the
viral
medicine
every
with
day.
the candy.
You feel me? I could just go viral and go up every day, but that audience is not necessarily profitable for the long run and for other type of shit, opening new doors.
Right.
So I learned that you got to mix it, be funny, have a little bit of ratchet shit, but also you got to be like positive too, or you can just be putting yourself in a box, and that shit not always good.
Right. So, so the event today, is that something that you actually like promote? Like, you're a promoter for that, or
It's my partner event. He partnered with K-Win,
Yeah.
and he was like, C.Lee, I need help promoting it. And I got behind my partner and promoted it. Like, I just believe it's good to be a servant.
Yep.
You ain't always got to be the face. You ain't always got to be the host. If this is the move, you put all your money in it, this is what we doing. It's a good look for you. It's a win for you. This is how we rock it. We running with this right here. So I believe in always being a servant. Always being a servant. Never too big. Be too big to serve. So my nigga needed my help. We promoting it. We rocking out. It's finna sell out too.
DJ Chivin is finna go crazy. I'm speaking that to existence right now, bro. When y'all hear this, you already know. Y'all be like, damn, I wish I was there. Man, Tory Lanez is going crazy.
Bro, he got it. Like, bro, we just looked at the Halloween venue. He got Wet Fest coming up in September. He just going crazy. So it's like, my nigga, he putting all this money into pushing his shit. Why not help your partner? Like, so nigga, like, help him.
DJ Tri-Tip, man, BSP alumni, go check out his episode, bro, for real.
It is.
Hell yeah. C.Lee, you in the music game heavy, bro. I mean, I know you know music. I need to know what's the hottest artist in your playlist right now. Who you listening to?
Hottest artist?
Probably DB. DB turned up. DB by the bag, out of sack.
Go crazy, bro.
DB, I'm gonna keep real. DB, he know how to make that party music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't only listen to party music, but when I'm trying to turn up and get my little energy right, DB by the bag is probably my go-to right now. DB go crazy. That's my favorite.
You had him on the show?
Huh? Yeah, several times. DB my nigga.
Bro, DB go crazy, bro.
DB by the bag go crazy. But I fuck with Stockton heavy too. Jock go crazy. Slow B go crazy. What's the young nigga name? J-Bo.
Yeah.
J-Bo go crazy.
Free J-Bo.
Who else? It's a lot of Stockton niggas that's hard. Bounce Back Meek go crazy.
Yeah, he do.
Who else? It's a lot of Stockton
There
artists right
bro.
now.
Bro, Stockton's coming, man.
Oh, Nail go crazy.
Yeah, can't forget about Nail. Like you
a
said,
lot
shout
of
out Don Quez, bro. Don Quez just had his album listening party.
Shout out
yesterday.
Donnie for sure,
You
man.
feel me? So yeah, I like all that. I like all that energy from Stockton. I know Stockton got him because I heard him. I just forgot the names. Outside of the street shit, who Stockton got? Outside of just, street music, who Stockton got that's going crazy? Like R&B singers and different type of energy.
Don't do this to me right now, bro. Don't do this to me right now, bro.
Like, music wise, who else is popping?
Or just talented. It ain't even got to be popping. Who's talented?
Oh, it's so much talent. It's just I don't know everybody's name. We had a dude that was on America's Got Talent out here. Was that?
Let me tell you, Carlos Bryant. I'm gonna play his music when we out of here. Shout out Carlos Bryant. He ain't on that street wave, bro. He come with a different vibe. Alexander Blue too. You can even tell him about Alexander
Yeah,
Blue.
honestly, look at our catalog is probably
Yeah,
it's true.
for sure.
It's
Alexander
true.
Blue. We'll play some
DJ
of
Kenzo,
for sure.
like I don't know if you ever heard of DJ Kenzo, but he's a good
Nah.
DJ out here. But it's
Yeah,
a couple people, bro.
Yeah, I'm tuned in. Stockton going crazy right now.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
But speaking of the young artists, one
That is
piece
a
of
good
advice
question,
you would give a young entrepreneur, young artist, anybody trying to come up in the game,
especially for Stockton artists and just Bay Area, Northern California artists, after you get lit here, it's time to hit the road. Because like we've seen so many artists come and go. After you build your foundation here and people know you here, I got to do it. Shit, y'all gonna have to do it. Everybody that's lit in Northern California, you have to hit the road and start building your audience other places.
Mm.
Whether it be the LAs, whether it be the Texas, Atlanta, we got to start building out. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, here is great. You know what I'm saying? And we can still build here. This is home, but we have to build new relationships, new resources. We have to build out. Everybody has to hit the road. I learned that from pimps too. Pimps know, like, you know what I'm saying?
okay, yeah.
Pimps know, like, okay, this trap burns out at certain places. Now we got to go hit the road to really get that bag. Like, we got to hit the road. It's other hot spots where money's being made. So we all got to do it. We can't get comfortable here. Shit, Detroit artists do it all the time, meaning they get hot in Detroit. They come show a bunch of love to the Bay. Like BFP, the Pac-Man, like get on Instagram. Hey, I need a promoter to hit me up. I need to get to the Bay. He don't even necessarily, obviously the money matters, but it's like, I need to go back.
I need to get out there.
I need to get there. You know what I'm saying? So that's important to hit that road.
Yeah. And then relating it not just to the artists, but just people in general.
Everybody got to do it.
I seen a quote, bro. It was the biggest life hack in your 20s is to get out of your hometown.
Absolutely.
You know Absolutely. That hit me. I was like, that's true, bro. You gotta go out there. You gotta go.
Absolutely. Hitting the road is essential. Gotta hit the road. Everybody hits the road. There's only so much you can do at home.
That woke me up, man. I'm not gonna cap.
Hell yeah.
That woke me up.
The road.
Yeah,
it's scary because these people don't know us.
Right.
Like it's gonna cost money.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit costs, but it has to happen.
Let's speak on this then. It builds relationships. But speaking on C.Lee, how do you delegate your relationships? Just in general.
I just be a servant. I believe, that's my specialty, meaning I come to every situation with something of value to offer and not just looking what I can take. So that's how I build relationships. How could I be of service here? I don't need nothing. I'm here to be a servant and everybody can use some help. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay to play the back seat. Even I'm one of the top influencers in Northern California. Like I'm one of the top media people in Northern California, and I still have no problem playing a back seat and serving my nigga. Thanks. Like it's your turn, just what you own. I'll serve you. I don't need no recognition, none of that. We getting your shit popping. So that's how I do. I serve.
No, that's big. That's big advice, even for BSP, bro. Knowing that we gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's good, cool to hear, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. You got to, because once you start just take, nobody likes a fucking needy taker. You know what I'm saying? So gotta serve.
How you deal with people, like I can tell with your humbleness of what you're gonna always give to the equation, but when you deal with people that sometimes don't give that mutual respect, how do you deal with that? How you delegate that, honestly?
Them people kind of usually cut themselves off. Once because we steal from the streets, so we know when a motherfucker's a snake or slimy. So once you do something snake or slimy, you just lost me as a servant. Now I can no longer serve you. Let's just move forward. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And
you don't deserve my time at that point.
Exactly. You don't deserve my time because we steal from the streets, so we still have a third eye. Like, okay, you're a snake. You're just trying to use people, see what you can get out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you snaking. This is over with. You know what I'm saying? So usually they don't get too much because, they usually are greedy or they just want it now. Snakes usually aren't. It's some good snakes, but most snakes are dumb. Most shiesty people are really dumb because they're so thirsty. And that thirst makes you not think well. You're just an idiot. You feel me?
I can see that. I ain't gonna lie.
Think about everybody who snaked you. They wasn't really that intelligent. Like, okay, you're
hey,
see, he's speaking facts. I have nothing to say right now because he's speaking straight facts.
That is true.
But speaking on Bay Area, bro, can we touch on it real quick, JG?
On the Bay?
Most underrated Bay Area artist. Let me ask you.
Oh, shit.
Underrated?
Most underrated.
Rich Man's Factor, Trey Factor.
Oh, whoa. Really? You crazy?
My opinion.
Right now, you're saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just saying all time right now, though.
My dog, bro. I gotta highlight him.
Shout out Trey Factor.
Underrated of all time, Richie Rich.
Oh, all time?
Richie Rich?
Richie Rich is underrated.
Shout out Rich, man. You know the vibes,
like
Rich.
that.
Shout out Richie Rich.
Richie Rich is one of the most underrated of all time, but shit, right now,
Rich was just up here the other day. I ain't gonna care. Probably.
He was?
His car, yeah.
Rich is hard. Rich is his catalog is crazy. He gets slept on a lot, but right now I don't know. It's too many. It's too. Plus with that, you say one name, everybody else gonna get mad.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
try to set me up on that one. That's a setup question.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I said my opinion. I know, and then when I say the name, it'd be like he got his respect in a certain extent, but in my opinion, he didn't. I know he's a legend, bro. But Susie, I am Sue.
Oh yeah, Sue is
Oh.
crazy.
Is in my opinion is the most underrated because I feel like he should be up there mainstream. He should still be pulling in.
I have an
you know what I'm
unpopular
saying?
opinion to shake the show up. I think the HBK movement was is the greatest movement in Northern California history.
Say
Okay.
that. I
I can
grew
see
up
that.
in it, so I
You
can't
feel
say
me?
that. That was
a
my
lot of
hyphy
people.
movement,
A lot
in
of
my
people have
opinion.
other different campaigns, but the reason why I personally say that is because they had some of the biggest shows.
Mhm.
They even had their merch, and they made other brands big, like Pink Dolphin.
Yeah.
Like they made Pink
I was
Dolphin
rocking
big.
Pink Dolphin.
You know what I'm saying? They toured, they made their own beats. They, just
As a
they
team.
run was long, and they're
Mhm.
still relevant. I Am
Yeah.
Sue is somebody.
Facts.
Cool John is somebody still.
P-Lo.
P-Lo is somebody still. Showy still got records in rotation.
Mhm.
Like still to this day, everybody is still successful, and it's like that's hard to do.
in
Yeah.
my
For that
opinion,
long.
still underrated.
That-
They should
yeah,
deserve
yeah,
to just
yeah.
That's hard to do for that long. This shit started 2009, 2010.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Around
it's
then.
2021, and them niggas are still somebody. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like, that's hella hard to do for a decade plus, and
Facts.
everybody's still relevant. They can do a reunion show right now and sell out a big venue.
That's true.
They can sell out a big ass venue, a reunion show right now.
Shout
That's
out
hard to do.
HBK, Smart Life. You
HBK
already
is
know.
one of the greatest, if not the greatest, movements in Northern California history, and I think that gets slept on a lot.
Let's talk about it.
Man.
Let's talk about it.
That's
We
real.
gotta
I
see
ain't
what
That's
we
just
got
my
with it.
opinion. I don't want nobody. Who the fuck is this? Because we get disrespectful
Nah.
when somebody have a difference of opinion in Northern California. Like,
No, but that's what I
We get
love about your
disrespectful.
show, though, too, because you're the greatest mediator I think ever. Bro,
I try, but
yeah,
we get disrespectful at a difference of opinion. We got to stop doing that shit.
yeah.
Okay. Meaning?
Like because even when I get people on from different areas in Northern California, we try to bully somebody to think like us. When you do that, it just makes people not want to deal with you.
It's okay to have a
Allow
different
people to have a
perspective.
difference of opinion without trying to bully them to think like you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because all you gonna do is push people away and nobody want to deal with your ass.
Mhm.
And then you isolated, like, why nobody fuck with us? Because you bullied them, because you want them trying to be like you.
That's
Let
true.
people have a difference of opinion.
It's true.
That's true.
It's okay. It's okay to have a different perspective. Let's all have a different conversation and come to a median of how we all understand. Like okay, that's dope.
Absolutely.
Nah,
True
I
story.
feel you.
We gotta stop doing that.
I ain't on cap. I didn't expect you to come in here solo, but like, how your camp? Like, you have a lot of song people behind you that help you get to what the level.
I got a circle who I consult with before I do shit. Remedy, Remedy,
Shout out
is
Remy.
one of
yeah.
them. And then I just got my personal friends and some of my lady friends I deal with. You know what I'm saying?
It's always good to have some lady friends around, bro. They
what-
got a good perspective.
But what I do usually is I'll call specialists in a certain field. Like if I need some business advice, I'll call somebody within the entertainment industry. Hey, what you think about this? Or should I take this? Should I take that? You know what I'm saying? Like Remedy gave me some advice that he got from Roach Gigs and Roach Gig DJ and Stretch. Stretch is the biggest manager. Like I'll call Stretch for some advice. He's 24K Golden.
Mm.
He's his manager and he managed Sage. Gemini Stretch is the biggest manager in Northern California.
Shout
He
out
manages
Stretch.
everybody.
Shout
So
out
I'll call
Stretch.
them for business advice, but they taught me about a term called baggy events. So like a lot of people want to book me now, right? But if the event is not well put together and it's just kind of a raggedy event, don't take the money because it's going to be a baggy event and the event is going to look bad on a brand.
Right.
They done made the flyer on a damn iPod and you know what I'm saying? It's going to be at some raggedy hole in the wall and they like, nah, that's a baggy event. Don't take a baggy event. 'Cause that's
Baggy
going to be
event.
bag for the brand.
Yeah.
Because the brand is more important than the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be inviting people out and they come to this event like, oh, this shit raggedy. Like, what the fuck is this? Now people don't want to come to your next event because their first experience at your shit, it was a bad event.
Yeah.
So they call those baggy events. And I learned that from them. Like every dollar ain't a
Now,
good dollar.
even with some of them coming up, say for young
Yeah.
artists that are just starting to get events, can they turn that baggy event into
Nah,
necessarily
you
a
gotta
good
you gotta
event,
start
or-
with your baggy events.
Got you.
But you gotta turn them up though. Because you gotta understand you making a first impression on these people who come see you.
Okay.
So you got to make sure, okay, this is kind of raggedy and flyer kind of janky and you know what I'm saying? Parking might be kind of shady, but I had hella fun.
Mhm.
So you got to do that. But then as your brand starts to grow and elevate, you got to have a certain quality associated with your brand. Example,
Got you.
Diddy. Diddy parties still sell out all around the country because everybody knows when
It's
I
an
go to a
exclusive.
Diddy event, everybody's gonna be dressed nice.
Mhm.
The venue and everybody's gonna be nice. Everything is gonna be good. This is not gonna be no raggedy shit
Mhm.
because his party brand is good. So Diddy is damn near 50. When he's 60, he can still host a party because the quality around his name of his
Facts.
brand of parties.
Facts.
Because the brand is more important than the money.
Damn,
Facts.
that's some marketing shit too, man. God damn. Go ahead.
I'm down to take a deep breath. We've been talking for a little bit.
I was
Little
last one.
halftime.
Yep.
Go ahead. You want to go ahead?
No,
Go
go ahead.
All right, TPH time, Pop. It's where we take a deep breath. People don't understand that a deep breath matters sometimes, but they be running through life. You know what I'm saying? They don't appreciate what a quick little, right? Oof.
Yeah.
You feel me? TPH time.
Yeah.
You dive in the mind of a true PH, or you get in the mind of a true pothead. Let me ask y'all a question. I was thinking about this right now. Which city in the Bay Area breeds the baddest bitches? Let me ask both
Which
of y'all.
city in the Bay Area?
Which city in the Bay Area breeds the baddest bitches?
Damn.
Let me ask. Come on. Yeah. Define it. Okay, let's be
Define
honest.
a baddie, yeah.
I mean, a baddie. I mean, all around tens, you know what I'm saying? You see them, they're tings when you step out every time you go to that city.
Aren't they
It's
all
like-
over in the Bay?
I know, but which city you know is like that? Or you talk to a couple and then they're from a certain city where it's like, damn, that city breeds that certain type, I guess. Which one?
I'm gonna keep it real. You got to open that up to Northern California.
In
I'm
general?
gonna say Sac. Sac, to me, Sac got bad bitches.
Yeah.
Even Sac is not the Bay Area. I know y'all going, but if you open it
Wow,
up to
that's
Northern
really
California, Sac got the baddest bitches. Sac
Okay.
got hoes. I'm gonna keep it real. Sac got
Hoes.
hoes. That Arden Mall, Sac niggas, they didn't see them, so they like, these bitches fuck me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in
They-
Sac
Sac got
usually
bitches, though.
often, so I don't know. I got used to them, I guess, right? I don't know.
Sac
Maybe.
got, to me, Sac got bitches.
If I'm gonna be honest, bro, in my experience, San Jose's has some. Every time I've hit San Jose and been around and talked to a couple, San Jose has been the ones that they breed some nice ones for sure.
You're not finna get me in trouble.
You in a relationship?
Dead ass relationship.
How long?
8 years.
Ooh.
Yeah. Damn near married.
Ooh.
But you
shit.
can't say a city.
Yeah, I could say a city, but you're not finna get me.
Not
me.
How is that being in a relationship and being in an entertainment industry where you have to mingle with so many different people?
I mean, I do it. She co-sign out all the time, but I still like to respect her on camera. I'm not gonna sit here and
Makes sense.
Yeah, she respect when I gotta go talk to a female when we have females on the podcast, but when this nigga be asking me questions like that, I can't be answering certain questions like that. My dog.
Makes sense.
She like, oh, when then? I'm like, fuck, now I gotta cover it up. Like, yeah.
Makes sense. You live with her?
Hell yeah.
How is it living with a woman? I've never did that before.
Wow.
It's better
I've lived
for
with
me because it helps me out with clean. Like, I got like a big ass house, so like she helps me with
Yeah.
cleaning. I gotta cook every day, bro. I got somebody can rub my back on Fridays whenever
Makes
I get off,
sense.
whatever. So in that perspective, I like it.
Well, let's ask you how
You ain't never had no
I was
relationship.
gonna say how you delegate your
I've
relationship.
had a
with
relationship.
women.
I never lived with no woman because growing up in the Bay, we got pimp culture.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it took a long time for me to be able to be like, let me court this woman. I had to break out of that because we was like all on a bitch and break a bitch. That's how we was raised. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then when I became a man, I'm like, this is kind of toxic when a nigga trying to build a family.
Yeah.
Can't be all like that. So, but even then, I still now I'm just at a point, I just like my own space. I like my own space. Like, so I couldn't, living with a woman, I would like to try it. But even then, doing so, I would still like my own personal space because we are creators. So sometimes we need isolation to think and map shit out and just be on the computer or listen to music. Just need our own personal space. So it's like,
Let
I
me
need
ask.
that.
I gotta ask you because we've talked about it before, bro. Let me get your perspective. Let me ask you what's your take on living with somebody and the male and female going halves on shit? Is the male paying all the whole thing? Like how would you
That's a
approach
good
it?
question.
How would you approach it going?
That's
in?
a good question. That's a good fucking question. That's a good fucking question. Realistically, bro, ain't nobody got that kind of money. Realistically, because like I just
Ain't nobody
speaking
got what?
Especially in
Ain't
the
nobody
Bay
got.
Area as
Ain't nobody
well.
got what kind of money?
in the Bay.
Yeah.
If
facts.
you want like a let's say a 3-bedroom house, that's a nice one in a decent area, not the trenches. You're looking at 3,500 probably.
Easy.
A 3-bedroom house is 3,500. Then you start adding
know
on.
he's straight out of East Oakland, Pop. He know.
God
He know. All
You
that.
feel me? then you got to start adding on PG&E, food. You know, you got to get gas, cars. Your expenses might run up into the $5,000 a month range.
That's why
Ain't
the gentrification.
I'm gonna keep it real. Statistically, everybody ain't got that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna have to be some halves because realistically, you know, and that's just barely making it. So
yeah, you just paying the bills at
exactly.
that point, yeah.
So it's like realistically, you're gonna have to go half. But if you can, you know what I'm saying? I believe a man should provide. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you got kids involved and you got, like he said, cooking and cleaning and all that type of shit, that's a lot of work. Picking up kids from school and shit like that. And that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to be doing.
I love the way he broke this down right now.
But so I would want, you know, me personally, I would want to be the provider for my crib. But realistically, that's a lot to put on one person.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well, you see, then especially with this gentrification going on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything that's happening. That's why a lot of people from the Bay coming down here to Stockton.
And Stockton going up.
Yeah.
Stockton, like, oh, y'all want to bring y'all asses here?
Let's go.
We got something for that. Stockton going up. You know what I'm saying? But so if you can afford it, yeah, you know, provide. But realistically, it's gonna have to be some halves around this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot to be paying. I've seen niggas try it. You will run that well dry quick. Trying to hold this fort down, and you trying to work 2-3 jobs and hustle on the side. That's a lot, my nigga. That's a lot to be doing. I've seen niggas say, "Fuck it, I'm leaving." Went to Atlanta because they couldn't manage all that overhead. It's too much. Because then you'll end up breaking your family up because you working so hard to get money. You still ain't giving this woman no attention, and she's still a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, she's double dick clutching.
Double dicking bitches
you know
out
what
here,
I'm
nigga.
saying?
It's fucking hut, bruh.
Double clutching.
It's hut.
You dig? And it's bad. How you feel about it? How you feel about it?
Like if I came home, my bitch was, what the fuck?
No, I'm talking about paying bills. You pay all the bills?
No, I don't pay all the bills. We split it.
No, that's fair.
I mean, but like, if I want to pay more, I can pay them all. Like, but we split it so that way, fucking, we both have our paychecks.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we can both have our own savings, whatever, bro. But
that's smart. Yeah. That's smart. That's very smart.
I would never join a bank account with a female.
I mean,
no, I would do it. I would do it because you would still have your own.
Really?
That wouldn't be my only savings account.
I got you.
I would have a joint account.
You'd open another one on top of it?
Yeah. No, I would have, right now, you got your own checking and savings. Bam, add to your savings. If she said you guys are married, you want to have one, go get one with her. But then you still got your own savings because you got your own card. Now you got 2 savings. Now this thing, you know what I'm saying? So
that's fair. That's fair as a motherfucker.
Good question.
Hey, I got a question though. Some people say money ain't everything. Money's the only thing. Some people say like money. I can live just day to day without certain shit. So I want to ask you, what's your take on financial comfortability?
Better have you some motherfucking money.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want to get too conscious here, but that was white people that told people it was okay to be broke while they was getting all the money. Get the fuck out of here. You better have some money. All that being broke shit is not gonna work. Even hell no. You gotta have some money. But money's definitely not everything. So both those are ridiculous to me. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, don't make money your God. Money's a terrible God, but a wonderful servant. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, don't make money your God.
Terrible God, but a wonderful servant.
Yeah, but you gotta get some. I don't like when people make it seem like it's cool to be broke. Like, oh, money, I don't care about money. Money's nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
I hate that, bro, because the reality of it is things cost. The roof over your head costs. Food costs. Clothes costs. Gas costs.
for a burrito.
Gas is like in the city, damn near $6 a gallon right now.
Oh yeah, that's out.
You know what I'm saying? Gas hella high in the city. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell a motherfucker money don't matter and you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you get around.
You're like,
damn, they're disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some money, but don't be sitting there like money over humanity. I don't like that either. But I believe you gotta have a balance. But money's fucking important. Everybody should be getting paid. Everybody should be getting paid. Everybody should be getting some motherfucking money. Period.blank.com. Being broke is out.
Now you have a kid, and they say that kids can work at like 15 years old.
No, I don't have a kid. Correct
no,
that.
Yeah, he don't.
But hypothetically,
that's my dog. You know what I was saying.
I don't want the bitches think I'm some deadbeat out here. No, I'm a kid.
So let's say you got a kid, and they're in high school. Let's say like they on their junior year in high school, and they're able to get a job. Are you letting your kid get a job while they're also in high school?
No. No. And the reason why I would say no, just because I've worked before, and I don't like how degrading some of these workforces could be. Like, for example, let's say Burger King. I would be sick. I would be pissed if somebody disrespected my daughter and for fucking $10 an hour. Bitch, where my cheeseburger at? See, now I'm gonna have a problem. Now my
Right.
daughter came home hurt. You know what I'm saying? Feelings hurt. Like, oh, they disrespecting me.
Still doing the
Or
homework.
motherfuckers like doing pranks and coming snatching the food or doing. I'd be pissed if my daughter, you know what I'm saying, have to deal with that for these kibbles and bits. So me personally, that's why I believe in building your own economic base so you can empower your children, pass something down to them. But what I want my kids to get some money at that age, yes. But working a job, fuck no. Because then you know how managers be micromanaging. It's always that motherfucker that make $1 more than you, trying to be all over your back and playing with your hours. I don't want my kid to deal with that because that's some weirdo shit.
And hearing you say that, that's the best way to build a self-entrepreneur at a young age. You do it young.
Y'all know what hustle never dies? That's selling snacks at school.
Never.
I know motherfuckers that do that still to this day that be killing them. Going to buy Starburst and going to Costco, buy licorice and chips and be at the school selling them. Yeah. And the school be having to shut it down, but that shit still be working. That shit still work. To this day, I be seeing that shit work. But
here, I know. I got to read this one off real quick. Being that we're living in a time people pay for features, what steps would you give a person to learn how to be comfortable in their own skin?
Say that again?
Being that we're living in a time where people pay for features, you know how like they're paying for their bodies to get done. They're paying for.
Oh, I thought you meant paying for features like rappers.
No.
I'm like,
no, my bad. I gotta make this clear, like because we were talking about just money in general. You know what I'm saying? How would you break down the steps for someone to be comfortable in their own skin?
Shit, go get some therapy. I think that's really important. For one, go get some therapy. Like,
shit.
Yeah, if you can pay for your body before you do that, go get some therapy to make sure you mentally right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, really go, like, therapy is hell of important because you need somebody that's non-biased who knows nothing about you to sit there and talk to and release everything how you feel out. Because friends can be judgmental or cut you off mid-sentence or not necessarily know how to cater to your mental and emotional need. So just go get, definitely.
What if the therapist doesn't know your background either? Like
that's your job to tell them. You feel me? That's your job to express that to a therapist. Like, go talk to somebody first. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens with this body shit is they get one thing done, then that's not enough. Or get something else done, then that's not enough.
And it's even just say I'm thinking just body, but I'm thinking just paying for features in general. People are paying a lot of money just to improve themselves in life, and it's just like, guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
go unpack all your mental and emotional trauma because it may not even be the features that you want fixed. It might be something internal that's broken that you just need some healing. You need some understanding about. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing my therapist taught me was like, because I battle anxiety hella bad. So as I start to get hella famous, you know what I'm saying? I'm clutching on this gun more often because I'm like, oh shit. And she like, look, when you get anxiety, sit there and unpack that and think, what is this doing for me? Do I need to be worried right now? Is this important? What's going on? So she taught me sometimes to sit there and unpack the moment, really just be in tune with yourself and see what's bothering you. And one time when you just think something through, you'll answer your own question like, okay, this is not that important. Or I do need to be on point. Something is going on. So I'm not tripping. So that's important. You know what I'm saying? To learn taking that deep breath. You know what I'm saying? So therapy tell you a lot of little different shit like that on how to unpack situations. And you know what I'm saying?
I believe in therapy. I just never gone to it yet.
It's important. It's a game changer. It's for sure. It'll bring you peace for sure. If you go to the right therapist, it'll help you with inner peace for sure.
There's definitely wrong therapists, man. There's bad therapists out there though.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Hell yeah, it's bad everything out there. Hell yeah.
You been to therapy then?
Hell yeah. Definitely. I ain't been lately, but yeah, I went to therapy for a while because I started to grow in fame. I needed to know how to navigate this different arena because when you start to get like fame, I'm not no superstar. I don't want niggas thinking that. When you start to get famous, you can't deal with your problems the same way you used to. Being from the Jets, being from the hood, and you know what I'm saying? You can't cuss people out like that. You have to be more emotionally and mentally stable as you enter this new level, this new field. This is a new arena. Everything is new here. So you gotta be mentally prepared. You gotta deal with haters. You gotta deal with people that's feeling entitled. You gotta deal with fake ass people. You know what I'm saying? It's hella shit you gotta deal with, and it'll drive you crazy unless you just really unleash that and learn how to deal with it.
Yeah, mental related. It's not normal necessarily. You gotta go talk to someone and break that down.
Absolutely.
And necessarily holding it in. You know what I mean? It's crazy. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm chilling. I wanted to double back, but I don't know if I want to ask it though.
Go ahead.
You said that you don't got kids, and I respect that. But
Hell
what
nah.
you ever gonna have kids? Is it on the agenda?
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, but
So you ain't got one right now, though.
hell nah. You got kids?
No, I ain't got kids yet. I got 4 dogs.
That's a
But
kid
nah,
though. Those are kids.
everybody with kids, my whole life, wait. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Like my mom had a kid at 16 and then had me when she was 21. Everybody from my sisters, my cousin, everybody in the streets, wait.
Yeah.
Seeing so many people in and out of child support court, seeing so many people struggling and broke, seeing so many people with custody battles, seeing so many people not be able to travel or pursue their career because they got to take care of their kid. That shit traumatized me if I'm keeping it real. Everybody with kids always said, wait, don't be in no rush. I guess because certain people seen my potential or they seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, don't slow yourself down. Because with kids, it's all about the kids now.
Yeah.
You can't just get up and go to Stockton, do a podcast, do this show. You got to find a babysitter. You got to make sure that babysitter's paid. You got to make sure the baby got extra clothes, extra this, extra that. You know what I'm saying? Baby might get sick, might have to go to the doctor. It's a responsibility, so you got to really kind of move and move accordingly.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody
That's
told me that
perspective
shit.
To realize that is true.
It's hella shit. Like, it's another job.
That is true.
Nigga, that shit take time. So it's like, I'm waiting. Luckily I did because I be moving. Like, I got to go to Dago in a few weeks and I got to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm traveling now. It's like, nigga, you can't just up and do shit and be gone for a week at a time with a baby.
Thanks. Yeah,
That's
it's too much, bro. I'm cool. I feel
That's
the same
true.
way with my dog. I gotta make sure my dog's okay.
Yeah,
That's why I know.
Yeah,
That's
we
why I
gotta
know
make
4.
sure the dog's
That's why I know
okay.
4 dogs. I know he got 4 kids at that point.
No cap.
Like,
Okay.
shit, what if fucking y'all get a call? Shit, Young Thug want to be on the Blowin Smoke podcast.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Shit, what y'all gonna do? Tell that nigga to wait. Hell no, nigga, that's Young Thug. Nigga,
Right.
get up.
I'm with that shit.
Right here,
I'm
right
going.
now. He want to do it 1 a.m. Come
Yeah.
on. Hey, let's go. We got to get there. That's Thug.
Yeah.
It's time to rock. You know what I'm saying? You can't necessarily do that when you have other responsibilities. Let's say your girl working graveyard or something like that. You
Yeah.
got the baby.
Mhm.
Fuck you gonna do? Bring your fucking kid to a Young Thug interview with weed and drink all?
That's reality though. That is true. Yeah, no,
You
you
know
can't
what
do
I'm
that
saying?
because
Like-
that would be the case, but you can't do that.
Like
though.
it's
Can't.
certain you got to be up, and this, especially in this industry we in, you got to be ready to up and move because you don't know when your next opportunity coming from.
Mm.
You really don't. Y'all can get a call tomorrow. Fucking E40 Too Short want to do something with fucking Drake and do it on a Blowin Smoke podcast. They want y'all to sit down and mediate the conversation.
Man. Let's speak that shit into existence.
That's what I'm talking about.
You
I really
feel
need to hear
me?
that shit. No cap. That's nice.
Nigga, y'all can get a call. Nigga, y'all gonna have to get up and go. Hey, nigga, I'm gonna drop everything. Craig's in trouble. Come quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
that
time
nigga
to
was
go.
on the way though.
Hey.
It's
That nigga-
time to go. Like, nigga, so
C.Lee,
the way we rocking, like we gotta be available. We have to be available. Like, we in the entertainment industry, y'all entertainers, we influencers, nigga, we have to be available. And sometimes with children, you're not able to be available because you gotta be attentive to that child.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
But
That's true.
I've been watching for a minute, but I gotta get your perspective on this. Number one way to improve a life. Like, what's the best advice you give someone in the first thought to improve a life?
You gotta serve people. A lot of us we fuck up with our own selfishness. Improve your life, make others' lives better. You know what I'm saying? And watch how that blessing come back around to you. Make other people's life better. And then, you know, business ideas come from that. Basically, every business that started is how to make things more convenient for people, how to make life easier for people. Serve people, and your life will be better all the way around. Be a servant.
People don't look at it like that.
For your birthday, didn't you just give away a car, bro?
Definitely did.
What?
Sheesh.
A car?
Definitely
what?
did.
Crazy.
Definitely did.
A
Gave
giveaway.
away a car. Gave away a car. Shout out to Premiere Nissan of Fremont. Make sure y'all go support them. They went half with me. You know, they got a car in. I paid half. They covered the other half, and we gave it away. Shout out to
Awesome.
Jeremy. You know, he's in a wheelchair. He got shot.
Shout out Jeremy.
You
Damn.
feel me? He
Yeah,
got
shout
shot
out
in
Jeremy.
Oakland and he paralyzed, but you know, he can still drive because they got hand controls. You can drive with hand controls. Fuck everybody in the comments too. It was a bunch of, because Thizzler posted it.
Talk to him.
A bunch of fucking kids in the comments like, how you get a car? He can't even drive. You fucking imbecile.
haters.
people in wheelchairs and disabled people can still drive. They have hand controls. They push on the gas and brake with a hand control, and they can drive better than your silly fucking incompetent ass.
Say that shit.
That shit
Say
irritated
that
me. I had to
shit.
get that out.
God damn
Fucking
it.
imbeciles.
Shout out
Fucking
Jeremy,
imbeciles.
man. For real. Congratulations.
But yeah, we definitely gave away a car though. Definitely.
That's dope. Where we at? Hour? We good?
Man, that been an hour?
Feeling good? That's BSP.
God
Pop, you on the
damn.
BSP podcast.
Damn.
You already know.
Shit, that was an hour?
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
I'm
good.
C.Legal For The
We don't have-
People.
we don't have
Shout out
no-
to the Blowin Smoke
Nah,
Podcast.
chill.
I'm single for the people, he said. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, man. This was a nice chill setting. I'm not going to cap. This is a dope ass chill episode. What's that?
Come take a little cheers and
Nigga,
get it out of here.
What is
Little-
that?
little
That's not even
cheers.
nothing in
Yeah,
there.
we could have got
Cheers.
more ratchet too. I liked it though.
Appreciate you,
Shout out to
man.
bro.
Oh, well,
I enjoyed it.
before we get out of here, bro, out of all the endeavors you've done, which do you enjoy the most?
My giveaways.
You giveaways?
You know, like we gave like last Christmas we gave away like 8 PS5s, gift cards, money. We gave away shit, a lot of shit last Christmas. My giveaways, being a servant. I like giving, taking care of the people. When you from a certain environment, I think you obligated to do something. You ain't got to be no superhero,
Mhm.
but I think you obligated to do something for your people, like something.
That's
If
dope.
everybody just do a little bit, we can get a lot done. And I'm just trying to do my little bit.
Not trying to get
That's
too
lit.
deep into it, but how do you go about doing giveaways? That sounds low-key expensive. Like a car, 5 PS5, 8 PS, that's
For one, we pray on it. I pray on it, you know what I'm saying? And I just let God lead my steps. And then I like to find people I trust, and they put me in contact with people.
Mhm.
With this car giveaway, I knew him already. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of understood his situation, being in a wheelchair and not able to. It's hard to work. You're in a wheelchair and not able to get around because you ain't got no car because his car burned up. But really just pray
Yeah.
on it, and then I just link with people. Like I'll call y'all, be like, hey, who y'all know in Stockton that
Mhm.
might be in need of something? Because I trust y'all. Like
Mhm.
y'all seem like genuine good people.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then they'll put me in contact. Like I know this person. So I do it like that. Just really networking. And I got a lot of relationships, so it helps.
Hell yeah.
You can always go back to them too. Like
Man, we
for
got-
Nissan, and you can always
Yeah,
go back to
absolutely.
'em.
We got C.Legal for the people on the
Hey,
Blowin
now.
Smoke Podcast. Starting
Woo.
out season 8, bro. What a premiere, bro.
Season
Woo.
8.
Fact.
we
What a
here.
premiere that is. Yeah,
Bro,
that is a
thank
fact.
you.
And all the
again.
ladies, don't tap in with him because his girlfriend shoot you.
Yeah,
Don't
hey,
do
show
it.
the
Blow your-
C.Leee. Go to C.Leee.
Fucking shoot you in the face.
Real quick,
No
before we get out
cap.
of here, Pop, where can they find you at?
Follow me at the C.Lee brand. You can add me on Cash App at the C.Lee brand. You can send all your money there.
Send it
You can hit me
all.
on Venmo at the C.Lee brand.
Yes, sir.
And then follow me on Instagram. You can check out my shows Monday through Wednesday, 9 o'clock. I'm on Thizzler.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Thursday, 9 o'clock. Sunday, 9 o'clock.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm working. So I'll see y'all soon. Wet Fest, September 25th. Halloween party coming soon too. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Hold on.
Stop
give me
playing
that. I
with
got
him,
you.
The scissors.
All
Hey,
right,
get
man.
nah, fucking never
It's
mind. I guess
good.
you might as well just sign up out this motherfucker. Y'all already know the vibes, man. It's your boy JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah, man.
Signing out
I'm
with.
C.Legal For The People. Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir.
We about this thing, man. It's Blowin Smoke.
Yes, sir.